We expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now Washington starting group. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point. Here's Nemhard. Beal, the pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Hey, guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
Now, here's Avdia. No good on his first attempt of the game. It's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Kuzma finds Beal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Now here's Hield. Tight defense on him. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Halliburton slides it in.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Now here's Porzingis. Good work defensively by Turner.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morris outside. Here's Beal. And there it is for him.
Bradley Beal.
Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Halliburton outside. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with a drawn foul there.
The subject of trade rumors year after year, Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Morris kicks to Beal. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. There's the double team with Avdia. Nemhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nemhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Halliburton could be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Halliburton with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Indiana moving the ball around. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Morris kicks to Avdia. And the layup's good off the glass.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Halliburton outside to the inside. Here's Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma can't get it to go. Indiana leads by 4. Pass to Nembhard. They kick out to Hield. Smith against Kuzma. Nice shot by Smith.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Sports team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guard. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Indiana leading by 6. Halliburton passes to Turner. To the paint. Here's Smith. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Halliburton against Morris. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. And with that shot, the Indiana lead has cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morris.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Halliburton against Morris. Turner. Rebound, Washington. Beal finds Kuzma. Out to Morris. Kuzma outside. Outside, Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Again, the Wizards score.
With his athleticism and that beautiful jumper, Beal has a chance to be one of the best 2 guards in the NBA.
Into the lane. Smith dishes to Hield. Right wing. Halliburton outside. Passes to Hield. Porzingis with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And Doris Winhelf, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what? Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Kuzma kicks to Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job. Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Smith surveying the D, and Smith with the stuff.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Morris passes to Kuzma. To the left side wing. Here's Avdia, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Here's Halliburton, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Pacer lead. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
Porzingis with the block. Outside, Beal. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Nemhard, the pass to Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Washington. 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Beal dishes to Avdia. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Halliburton. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. 14 points for Tyrese Halliburton. 9 seconds left now here in the second. There's Beal with the 3. Can't hit that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Pacers, 45. The Wizards, 20.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pacers leading by 5. They got Taylor, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Wajay passes to Mathurin. McConnell against Wright. Out to Taylor. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mathurin. Fires from deep. Rebound by Kispert. They swipe it to the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
During the Sixers' process days, of course, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was follows after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pacers leading by 8. Now, here's McConnell. There's the pass to Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Martin defending. Pass to Bitadze. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. Hachimura finds Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
McConnell scanning the floor. Outside, Taylor. Passes it to Duarte. Hachimura comes with a double team. Duarte passes to Taylor. Here's McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Hachimura penetrating. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, you pair your dynamic athleticism with your impressive handle, and Hachimura off the dribble drive.
Pass to Taylor. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Taylor. The pass to Mathurin. And there's the drive.
You know, the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
McConnell against Wright. Up top, Hachimura. Here's Kispert. Another one falls for Washington. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signed a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
From down low. Rebounded by the Wizards. Pass to Hachimura. Right outside. The kick out to Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Duarte. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Taylor with the ball. Guarded now by Kispert. And he lays it straight in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
It's stolen by Taylor. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Duarte defending. Bitadze can't hit. Wizards trail by 5. It's Barton on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Barton, no luck. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And the wide open shot from McConnell. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Washington. Gafford finds Wright. Nice ball movement by Washington. The kick out to Barton. Passes it to Kispert. clock at 4. There's the triple. And again, Washington no good. Pass to Taylor. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers up by 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. Duarte passes to Bitadze. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Duarte. The pass to McConnell. And the Pacers call time here.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his career in junior college.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. If this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Porzingis inside. He's against Turner. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Out to Smith. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw drop for Smith. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
So how about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
On the wing, Heel. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Halliburton. Wide open look. And he buried that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And the rejection by Smith. Hield attacking. Plays it up and banks it in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
He kicks it to Turner. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Here's Beal. Now the dish to Morris. That's tipped. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Puts up a 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. It That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Well, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Nemhard, the pass to Heel. Halliburton outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Top of the key, Avdia. To the wing on the left. Here's Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Smith with a screen on Morris. Halliburton passes to Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And the wide-open shot from Avdia. Drills it from outside. Cloak loose. Beal with the steal.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Smith outside. There's the three. Offline. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
And a look at the Knicks earlier. Check out the focus as they get off the bus. They're ready to go. And so off the tip, it is New York. And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point. Now here's Randall. Here's Fournier. Hands it from the wing. And this is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
2 points. That one goes.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Barrett passes to Brunson. Back to Barrett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Hield passes to Smith. Randall pulls down the board. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, B.A. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Brunson. 5 on the clock. Here's Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nembhard. Offensive rebound.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Outside for Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And he's good on the second. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Turner with it. 3-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Randall can't hit.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And here's Brunson.
In the first 2 minutes.
The kick out to Fournier. Halliburton against Barrett. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:49 left in the first. And Brunson, here we go. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Randall.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Barrett. Right wing. Outside Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Pacers with a rebound. Outside Hield. Halliburton finds Smith. Outside Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Hield. Pass to Halliburton. He hits hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You know, with barely any time left, Halliburton at that point just has to trust his instincts.
Brunson against Halliburton. Robinson on the wing. Inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Hield passes to Smith. And he slams it in one-handed.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
So on the floor for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Evan Fournier is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Brunson passes to Randall. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Halliburton on the wing. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
Randall with it, guarded by Smith. The kick out to Brunson. Three-pointer off the mark. Indiana trailing here. Turner passes to Hield. It's good.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Brunson against Halliburton. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Halliburton, pass to Turner. And the layup falls. Turner's got 5.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Halliburton against Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. The kick out to Fournier. Back to Barrett. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
The 3, Smith. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brunson passes to Fournier. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Now, you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. I mean, this guy knows how to finish, and his dunks are done with style.
Smith right side. Hield on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. Here's Turner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. A minute 53 left in the first half of this game. Right side, Brunson. He can't hit that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Turner with it. Randall's in his pocket. Turner, no good. It's stolen by Halliburton. Turner inside. Brunson defending. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Over to the wing. The three, Smith. Here's Turner. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to Barrett. Gets stolen by Heel. Smith outside. And that one is hammered home.
Turner's showing improvement as a passer, and the more he looks to distribute the ball, the better his team is.
Brunson passes to Randall. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Shooting for New York.
He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 1. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Smith inside. Randall's there. Randall with a steal. On the wing, Fournier. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a
With the score, your Pacers 19, the Knicks 20.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Julius Randle has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Goga Batadze. TJ McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. And it's Taylor in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Reddish. Out to Rose. Popping right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Duarte. Pass to Matherin. Back to Duarte. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Quickly. Fast break. Here we go. Rose with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Rose. Duarte grabs the board. Well, Indiana shooting around 50% of the game so far. Clark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
Pass to Matherin. Plenty of space. That shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. goes up top. He's marked by McConnell. Toppin, left side. Here's Hartenstein. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Quickly outside. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Here's Matherin. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Rose, pass to Toppin. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Pass to Taylor. Back to Duarte. Here's Matherin. Back to Duarte. Shot clock at 6. Take it away. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. The floater. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Quickly's gotten his first points in this one.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Pass to Taylor. Outside for McConnell. There's the triple. The shot off that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:25 left in the third quarter here. Back to Hartenstein. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Toppin, and he gets it back. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Matherin. It's deflected.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Toppin outside. Kicks it to Quickly. Back to Toppin. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks. Up 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service down right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Hield. And here's Halliburton. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Randall. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Indiana trailing here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Nembhard. Over to the wing. Turner finds Halliburton. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Ooh, Robinson with a block. Fournier against Heel. Randall outside. Outside Brunson. For 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Smith. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Halliburton against Brunson. Now Barrett. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Halliburton with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Outside for Halliburton. Over Randall. Here's Turner. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Right side Brunson to the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Well, he just didn't make a catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Halliburton against Brunson from behind the arc. Halliburton misses.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
The kick out to Fournier. Pass to Randall. And he can't jam it through.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Turner passes to Smith. Back to Turner. Shoots over Randall. Nice shot by Turner. Now just a 3-point New York lead.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. 1:43 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Fournier. Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Back to Halliburton. 1:15 left to play in the 4th quarter. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson passes to Fournier. Randall with it. Takes a 13-footer. And again, the Knicks missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Nembhard. Back to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. And it's good. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Randall. Barrett is screen on Smith. Smith against Randall. Back to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. No good from three-point range. Left side heel. Now here's Randall, and they go to the intentional foul.
The line for the Knicks. The line for 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Yeah, normally you want to foul a big here. Not when it's Randall, though. A great foul shooter.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a lead. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the game. And stolen by Brunson. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
It's eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Morris into the lane. Fournier against Beal. Morris passes to Beal. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 3. No good from outside.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Now, here's Barrett. It's tipped. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Randall. And yes, it's good. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Second shot opportunity, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got his second basket.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Morris kicks to Beal. Here's Avdia. And he stays with it. Morris outside. Beal against Fournier. Stolen by Brunson. Passes to Barrett. Outside for Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Fournier's shot is off. Washington has gone 0-2 from deep here. Kuzma left side. And there's the pass to Avdia. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Skijesss high post. Robinson on him. Lock at 6. Avdia, the pass to Kuzma. Fires high post. Again, the Wizards score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Brunson kicks to Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on for Skijesss.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
1:46 left in the first. Outside, Beal. Stolen by Robinson. Out to Barrett. For 3, Fournier. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outside, Beal. Skijesss passes to Beal. Out to Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Barrett with the ball. Now Avdia defending. Barrett, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Robinson a screen on Morris. Brunson the pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Robinson's got 8.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Beal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morris kicks to Beal. Kuzma outside. Nice move. And the basket is good. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
Runs in the pass to Fournier. Misses the 3. Morris right side. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And New York, looking at who they got, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in its center. Now, here's Barrett. Following the miss by Julius Randall. That one goes. Count it.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Outside, Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got the lead Washington. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Here's Morris. After R.J. Barrett's bucket, Avdia with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Porzingis. Out to Morris. Outside Beal. On deep. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Porzingis against Barrett. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Now, here's Barrett. Right side, Fournier. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
New York trailing. Brunson scanning the floor. Outside for Robinson. The 3. New York missing again. Washington shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Beal finds Morris. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Barrett's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Morris into the lane. Pass to Avdia. Shoves over Fournier. Kuzma against Barrett. 6 to shoot. Beal gets a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Randall passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Kuzma sends a screen. Down low. Fades and shoots. Robinson with the block. It's Barrett on the wing. And Barrett slams it in.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
Fournier against Beal. Morris outside. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. To end the drought. That shot off. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Out to Barrett. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. And the shot goes in.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Knicks leading by 4. Fournier with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep 3-point range, the shot comes out. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after. second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
In the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Now, here's Kispert. Wright dishes to Kispert. The kick out to Wright. Martin passes to Wright. Here's Kispert. Launches a 3. The shot misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rose passes to Hartenstein. Reddish with the ball. Pass to Toppin. Reddish with the screen for Toppin. Outside Rose. Shoots the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 4. In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
Not bad company that here, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and John Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Here's Toppin. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Wright dishes to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Rose, that's good.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Barton outside. Wright outside. And the layup is good. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Rose kicks to Toppin. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Reddish. Harten defending. A shot by Reddish, no good. Wizards have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. They get the rebound. The pass to Kispert. For the lead. He's off on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rose in the post. Wright's there. Reddish the pass to Toppin. Kicks it to Rose. Back to Toppin. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Wizards. 1:39 left to play in the third. Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. Martin surveying the floor. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:19 left here in the third quarter. The kick out to Rose. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Martin passes to Gafford. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Wright. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Toppin. Misses in close. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gafford misses. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. Here's...
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
The Wizards shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Kispert wide open. He fires. And again, Washington no good. And here is Toppin. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 5. They'll be back in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Cameron Reddish. Then there's Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Quickly kicks to Reddish. No good off the back of the rim.
Good defense there. Got away with a major lapse.
Beal the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Out to the wing. Here's Quickly. Toppin, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 5. Inside, it's stolen by Rose. Porzingis with the steal. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Kuzma. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Kuzma getting more and more comfortable with contact at this level.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing range. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Quickly, kicks to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Toppin has good athletic ability, and with that burst, he should find his way to the free throw line.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reddish. And Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rose. Out to Morris. Jacks up a 3. Toppin pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 4. In the corner, Barrett with it. Toppin finds Barrett. Now Toppin. Robinson sets a screen for Toppin. Back to Robinson. Good on the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 6.
I don't know if there's somebody on the roster that's going to slow down Robinson right now.
Morris passes to Avdia. Kuzma outside. Now Avdia. Back to Kuzma. Over Toppin. Offensive rebound. Out to Morris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Randall's checked in for New York. Brunson against Morris. The shot's good from Brunson.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Wizards trail by 8. Morris into the lane. Here's Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing the foul that time.
And the second free throw, good. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Up top, Randall, guarded by Kuzma. Fournier against Beal. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Randall. With the clock winding down, and Randall throws it down.
So Randall not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
Morris inside. Brunson covering, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
And good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Roberts. Skijesss with the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Morris against Brunson. Randall passes to Fournier. Back to Randall. Pass to Brunson. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Morris passes to Skijesss. Money!
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
Brunson against Morris. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Here's Fournier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second place.
All the officials are all over.
Second team.
It's the first that puts them up by 5.
Evan Fournier has proven he's someone you can put on the floor and expect results. So whatever the team needs, especially on the offensive end, he's ready to give his all.
Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. No good on the shot. Nice D from Porzingis. Avdia. It's in!
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional...
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Buddy Hield, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Avdia can't get it to go. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Hield. And stolen by Porzingis. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Hield. Here's Smith. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Hield on the wing. Outside for Halliburton. Smith with it. Kuzma on him. Nembhard. No good with the triple. Morris against It's Halliburton. Porzingis passes to Morris. Back to Porzingis. The rebound by Nembhard.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Back to Kuzma. Up and over Smith. It's Kuzma with the miss.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Healed on the wing. Back to Halliburton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now Beal. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morris. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
And here's Halliburton. Smith left side. Outside for Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Morris outside. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside for Halliburton. 3-pointer. Turner passes to Hield. Halliburton outside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Pacers. Turner passes to Smith. Out to the right wing. Now here's Halliburton. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. 36 seconds left in the first. Here's Kuzma. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And that ties it up.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Smith outside. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. Pass to Halliburton. 3-pointer. Indiana again missing. Halliburton against Kuzma. Porzingis in the post. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Tie game in Washington. And we'll get the second quarter underway. There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great, and you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Beal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Turner. Avdia pulls it in. Washington trailing, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Turner. Can't hit that one. And Washington the other way now. Porzingis with it. Back to Beal. Morris outside. Out to Beal. On the wing, Kuzma, guarded by Hield. It's Kuzma with the miss. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Smith passes to Turner. And Porzingis with the block. In the air. And he lays it up and in. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Smith. Halliburton outside. Over Avdia. Indiana again missing.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Now here's Turner. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hield finds Halliburton. And Morris over to help. Back to Hield. Pass to Nembhard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Now here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
To win the drought. Pass to Turner. Now Smith. To the wing on the left. The rebound by the Wizards. Morris passes to Beal. Kuzma outside. Morris outside. Out to Beal. Takes the 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one.
You simply must stay attached to Bradley Beal. He's too elite from 3. The corner is pure.
Now here's Smith. Halliburton on the wing. Right wing. Here's Nembhard. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And the layup is good. Kuzma's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Morris against Halliburton. Down low. Here's Smith. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Beal outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. With the drive. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
It's Avdia on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Smith. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the 4. And he recovers it. The Wizards shooting a nice 50% for the game. Right, pass to Gafford. Uses the glass on the layup. Gafford's got his first bucket in this one.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
They swipe it. Pass to Hachimura, to the wing, right side. Here's Barton. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Kispert shot is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Duarte. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
McConnell against Wright. To the right side. Back to Batadze. And the basket is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Barton. Back to Hachimura. Here's Matherin. Pass to McConnell. Batadze down low. Pounded by Wright. McConnell's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Kispert. Another shot. Here's Gafford. Soft touch off the glass. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass. Wait, think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Evan Gafford doors. He earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Hachimura. From deep. It's rebounded by Batadze. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Matherin. Here's Duarte. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's Duarte on the wing. Clock at 6. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Wright drives it. Hachimura from long range. Gafford finds Wright. Martin outside. Here's Kispert, and he drives in. Banked it in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Here's Duarte. And Gafford with the block.
Pacers foul. Philadelphia Kaiser. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw, good from Barton. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And so it's Washington with it. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Pass to Kispert. The kick out to Barton. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Miles Turner.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Halliburton with the ball. Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wright. Pass to Kispert to the middle. Here's Gafford. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Nembhard. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Halliburton. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Turner can't cash it in from close range. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for Washington.
It's both from the stripe. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Halliburton against Wright. Pass to Heel. Outside for Halliburton. There's the block.
You don't see the quick reflexes of DeLon Wright. Twice on the fight.
On the court.
Clock at 4. Heel passes to Smith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Miles Turner. Second personal foul.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break up 12. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
First team foul.
Beal with it. Porzingis passes to Beal. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Smith outside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Avdia. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal
It's
foul.
going to be on Tyrese
Second
Halliburton.
team foul.
Almost converts despite the contact. Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Turner finds Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Launches a three. Washington with a rebound. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. And the layup is good off the glass.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Beal, the pass to Morris. Now here's Porzingis. Turner covers. Pass to Morris. Now here's Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Pass to Halliburton. Driving in. And Porzingis with the block. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Beal, right side. Pass to Avdia.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton outside. To the left side wing. Here's Nembhard. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Beal outside. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Avdia. Hey, puts up a 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Healed with the ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Wizards.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Kristaps Porzingis.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Smith passes to Turner. Healed for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And down in the corner, he'll look so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Beal right side. On the take. And then Beal with the dunk.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Beal against Halliburton. Out to Hield. Back to Halliburton. 4-3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Now here's Morris. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At shooting guard,
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. Now Halliburton after the missed three from Buddy Hield. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Brunson. The shot's good from Fournier.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long distance bomb that really hand ties defense.
Brunson against Halliburton. Outside Fournier.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Brunson goes in, and that one good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Nembhard. Robinson with the block, and they'll keep possession.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Now here's Brunson. And it's Barrett penetrating. Fournier gets a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around really good.
Clock is at 3. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. And that's on a bounce. It was last touched by Halliburton. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
Frenchman Fournier, always looking to get the shot up. Really good at drawing fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, Hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now, here's Barrett. Brunson with a clean look. No good on the three. Pacers trail by 4. Let's a floater go. Heel can't hit. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. No good with the layup. Heel dishes to Turner. Back to Heel. It's stolen by Barrett. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
1:39 left to play in the first. Randall finds Brunson. Back to Randall. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Heel, the pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. On the clock. And the pass to Turner. Three-pointer, Heel. And that one is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Barrett with the ball. Guarded by Field. Barrett, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Fournier. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
An excellent example of concentration there from Fournier. Did a nice job under pressure keeping his balance.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Smith on the wing. Halliburton outside. Shoots. Kept alive.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better at firing off the catch.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a lot of energy for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
Your Knicks City Kings.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-spot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
New York moving it around. Out to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barrett's got the lead up to 11 now for New York. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Back to Barrett. New York needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Halliburton finds Turner. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. From 15 feet away, outside Fournier. Here's Barrett. Now the pass to Robinson. Brunson against Halliburton. Healed outside. Outside for Halliburton. Healed with it. Out defended by Randall. Here's Halliburton. Yep, that one goes in there.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Brunson against Halliburton. Hefty move. And it's laid in by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Turner inside. Guarded by Robinson. Back to Smith. It's stolen by Barrett. Halliburton against Brunson. To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Indiana.
Pacers trail by 8. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There it finds Robinson. Down low. Now Brunson. It's Fournier on the wing. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 12 points for Evan Fournier.
And when Fournier gets rolling, watch out now. A high percentage shooter. He's very gifted in getting the looks he wants out there.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Man, excellent patience from Turner close to the basket there. I mean, forced the defense to get a little handsy with him in the paint.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Reddish. Back to Toppin. Another shot. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 9-point game. Halliburton outside. Kicks to Smith. On the wing, Heel. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive by Indiana, and it's good for 2. Turner's got 6.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Rose, no good. And we finish one half of basketball. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly. Follow.
22. The Pacers. 15.
got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Obi Toppin. Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at the foul, roaming the paint. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 7. Here's Bitadze. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Toppin. Back to Rose. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Reddish has got the first basket of the second half. That one for New York. Duarte passes to Bitadze. Stolen by Quickly. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And Toppin throws it down.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Reddish. Bitadze the pass to Taylor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
New York leading by 10. Here's Rose. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pacers trail by 10. Here's Duarte over to the left wing. It's stolen by Reddish. Rose dishes to Toppin. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The pass to McConnell. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Passes it to Mathurin. Back to Taylor. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Rose against McConnell. And it's Rose missing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Indiana shooting a low 30% mark from the field. McConnell scanning the floor, and the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13.
McConnell passes to Bitadze. Indiana moving the ball over. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Quickly. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
McConnell against Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Duarte from downtown. They grabbed their own miss. Itaze. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Toppin. Here's Rose. There's the pass to Hartenstein. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Duarte passes to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Passes to Itaze. Shoots over Toppin. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Bounce pass from Rose. He kicks it to Reddish. Takes a three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
Your Knicks City Kings.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Taylor in at the fourth spot. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Here's Barrett. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Pacers. It's a 14-point game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
That's Duarte. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Randall passes to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Randall no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Taylor inside. Robinson on him. To the right side. Brunson against McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. New York leading by 12. And here's Brunson. The feed to Barrett. Brunson against McConnell. Here's Barrett. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
McConnell passes Duarte. Here's Itaze. Right wing. Out to Taylor. Pass to Itaze. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
New York ball.
York has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Brunson the pass to Fournier. Now, here's Barrett. On deep. They get it back. Robinson kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. There's the dish to Barrett. Latrey. That shot off the mark. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Duarte. Started by Fournier. Here's Vitadze. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now, Brunson. Outside for Randall. Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
He has his momentum going forward. When Randall's playing downhill, really a foul waiting to happen.
2 shots.
All free throws good from Randall. Pacers trail by 16.
And then, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. A huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Evan Fournier.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
That one's going to be the final dagger. These guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Fournier passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Taylor passes to Mathurin.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
That's his first personal.
And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Brunson.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Barrett with the ball. And the pass to Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for...
Expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point. And there's the drive. Kuzma outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. That's impressive versatility from this young player.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Now here's Porzingis. Count it.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Brunson passes to Robinson, and stolen by Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Brunson defending. Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. And stolen by Brunson. To the inside, Barrett. Doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Beal left side. Missed inside. And the Knicks with possession. It's a 3-point game. Barrett finds Brunson. Outside for Randall. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randall. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Now Beal. Fournier with a rebound.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
Now here's Randall. And he buries his first look.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Morris passes to Kuzma. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Robinson.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
To the paint. Porzingis in the post. Working on Robinson. Porzingis misses.
The top 5 pick back in 2015, 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys, I feel like, stretch it out a bit, get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Here's Beal. The Knicks making their last shot. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Brunson against Morris. Inside. And he gets it to go.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
The kick out to Fournier. Randall against Kuzma. Fournier, the pass to Randall. Outside Brunson. 5 to shoot. Over Morris. That one's wide left.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Beal, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Randall outside. Left side Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Driving to the basket. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. Right side Porzingis. Ooh, stolen by Fournier.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Big back in that 21 season. Finally, the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it's been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
Pass to Barrett. Out to the wing. Brunson passes to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Washington. Now Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And a good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. Beal right side. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards out. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Morris down low. Brunson defending. Porzingis. And a nice finish on the layup. Porzingis has got 10.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Randall right side. Here's Barrett. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate. That time he found him. Julius Randall, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Fournier. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall is really blossoming.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually, B.A., just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Beal. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Outside for Randall. The three is up. Porzingis grabs the board. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got his first points of the game.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
Brunson on the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And stolen by Barrett.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Over to the left wing. Randall, the pass to Robinson. And that one's good. Robinson's got his second basket of the game. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Morris against Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. .133 left in the first half of this one. Out left to the wing. Pass to Fournier. With his first shot attempt. That one a little long. The Wizards have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Morris on the wing. Kuzma outside. Morris passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Randall. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Fournier. Now here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
And here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Beal finds Porzingis. And stolen by Brunson. Takes it inside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Wizards have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Pass to Fournier. Right wing. 1 second left. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And so it's tied. And Allie, as always, thank you. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And so in the game for Washington, Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright, and it's Gafford in at the 5. Here's Kispert. And he can't get that one.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggle to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. To the wing, right side. Top it against Hachimura. Hartenstein pulls it in. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Quickly drives in. Pass to Rose. Here's Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Toppin, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Toppin has good athletic ability, and with that burst, he should find his way to the free throw line.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Washington trailing. Pass to Kispert. And here's Hachimura over Toppin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the compromised defense happened because of the attacking mentality of Hachimura.
Good on the second one. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Rose up top, pounded by Wright. Now here's Reddish, tightly guarded. And here's Toppin from the arc. Washington with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Got it. Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Rose against Wright. Rose, the pass to Quickly. Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. Reddish finds Toppin. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. And for some players, coming to the NBA early is a better route.
BA, I would tell you, it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
From 13, Wright with a steal. Hachimura outside. Pass to Gafford. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gafford's gotten 4 this quarter.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
Here's Hartenstein. And Gafford with the block. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Hachimura. Oh, Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Reddish on the wing. On the wing quickly. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Reddish has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Reddish. And he dunks it down.
Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
And Washington shooting 40% since the break. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brunson against Morris. Three-pointer, Beal. And another miss by Washington. Fournier for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Knicks with the lead. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Nice crossover to get that one.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Well, the Knicks shooting a fantastic 57%. Barrett passes to Robinson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Randall. Rebound by the Wizards. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Beal. Up and in on the layup.
That's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
The Knicks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Brunson passes to Robinson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
At the line.
And he can't hit the second.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
And yep, it's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Morris passes to Kuzma. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. He's off on the layup. The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Brunson with it, guarded now by Morris. The kick out to Brunson. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 5. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Now Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. And the 3 off target. Washington trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
And New York shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And Brunson, here we go. Pass to Randall. The three, Barrett gets the three to fall.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Abdia. He shoots a three. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Robinson can't hit. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Beal. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Randall. Brunson passes to Randall. Outside Barrett. And he goes in for the dunk.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Beal, no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Randall against Beal. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career, any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
You got to believe in Beal. You can see why.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
For 3, Porzingis. Fournier with a rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. No good.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he buries it.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Brunson on the drive. And it's in.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.